get into the next one right now.
Growing up, things were tough, no bluffing. I got a great family, we're not talking about knee scuffing. Powderized bones, alone in my poetry. Their still thoughts have been blessed me ever since I've been a shorty. Almost drowned twice, I fell through the ice and I broke each leg and wrist twice. My jaw's been wired shut nice, couldn't even chew through food. Liquid diet, imbalancing my moods. Wheelchair respect, 1 year and a half with no legs. My skull screwed into as I was pissing into a bag. I had a continent flag, facial reconstruction, plastic surgery, heparin to stop blood clot, gangrene infection, threatened amputation, morphine injections.
I can't hear the song at all. Not at all. I can't hear the
I have a
song
question.
at all. What's up?
For 2 years, you were pissing in a bag?
Yeah, dude. I had a catheter because I was in a wheelchair.
Well, no, I understand.
And my arms were broken too.
I didn't know the duration was 2 years, though.
Oh, no. I think you misheard something. I wasn't pissing into a bag for 2 years. Growing up, things were tough, no bluffing, got a great family, talking about knee scuffing, powderized bones, alone in my poetry, distilled thoughts, been blessed me since I've been a shorty. Almost drowned twice, I fell through the ice, broke my legs and wrists twice. My jaw's been wired shut nice, couldn't even chew through food. A liquid diet, imbalancing my moods, wheelchair respect. 1 year and a half with no legs, my skull screwed into as I was pissing into a bag.
Oh, I got it too somewhere when you said, I don't know where I got the 2 years though.
Yeah, it said 2
I heard
years.
a year and a half,
2 years with 2 years with no legs. I didn't walk for 2 years.
There we go. Okay,
That's what it is.
I knew I heard two. I knew I heard 2 years somewhere.
Yeah, there is. You got it. You got good noise. Okay, so everybody, this is Presto's playlist. This is a new video because I cut all these up into little mini videos. We got Ignacio top left in my spot, but I fucked up on the last show and left the broadcast. Now I'm back in, but it's all good. And now I'm beside my food trucks logo over here.
There it is.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So we got Joe the Butcher in the bottom left, Joe, and we got Chuck. Thanks for being here, guys. This is the second song of the night. This one is called "Cool AD."
Cool AD.
By A Different World, Mayhem, Lauren, and Himanshu.
Well, we can't hear it, man.
All right.
Can't hear.
Good call. Good call. No, that's because That's because I left the broadcast.
I was like, are you going to let us, or what's going on here?
Yeah. Okay, let's get this going. Let's get this back here. Sorry, guys, I'm rusty. It's all good. It's part of the podcast life. You fuck up, you live on. Let's do it. This is Cool AD, A Different World, featuring Mayhem and Lauren Manchu.
Yeah, it's Cool AD. Hey look, strange cook, but more game than a playbook. Lame shook, they all jokes like Dane Cook. My joke's funnier. I hold money, herb, cookies and apple juice. Coochies and acid titties and kitties, cities and nations. Vacant, y'all lame brains say Nathan. Lame bird cage, you look for the book, I'm on the third page. On the third read, so fly, eat bird seeds so high. Like a seat where your feet don't reach, Papa don't preach. I think I'm growing on me. Larry Hoover, Rick Ross, quick toss, popping like lip gloss, Vic floss. Hygiene, tight clean, black knight to 1E, take white queen. Flip tree to heat with no trivia from chest box. Success, not stress, bless the best toxin. The next godson, soon to be overdug as God body. In the winter, I'm a hot toddy. Victor a winner, you not probably. Copy, please let me know if you got me, okay? Okay.
Yo, New York's here, welcome us back. We never left though. Double L's, outdoors, click. Who got the fresh flow? Don't even answer back, black, that's rhetorical. That's racist, so is history, that's historical.
That's racist.
My mind's confined, sharp design, unexplorable. I can't fuck them all, so I must ignore a few. And I ain't hitting pussy on a half shell. Stomach big, out of shape, but I still bash well. Kiss tell, never that. Matter of fact, never did it. I was just there filming while my homie Hema hit it. Spike me verbally, flow could do surgery. Styles gotta switch them up, wordplay burglary. The only crime I ever been a victim of. QU up in spots, yeah we getting love. Mayhem the rent, outdoors, dash races. I'm on some peace shit, but I still break faces. Ask about me, it's all love though. Love is love. Happy Thanksgiving.
That's racist or das racist?
Brown Farley, young Charlie Sheen. Yeah, I'm on a drug called Heems. It'll melt your face, but I'm serving you fiends. Like, people still need water. You drinking Fiji? Yo, that's greed water. My new thing, I'm called Herman. Game so tight they call it virgin. Mama still wish the kid is surgeon. Papa don't talk too much, he uncertain. He may never open the curtains. My G-Chat gray, that's invisible, inevitable, physical, digital. They want it, we serving the fiends. One thing for certain, Herman's a G. 80s baby was a teen in the 90s. Busted ass Lexus in Queens where you find me. Or somewhere in Brooklyn. Or anywhere on the globe, schnookums. Pack a blunderbuss, word to Zuckerberg. Call me Kadeem Heems, I live in another world. Different world. Different world. Another world. Another world. A different world. Different another world. Different world. Like Tomei and Bonet on one screen. In another world. I live in another world. We live in another world. A different world.
Oh, we're on the Odrid now. So that ended abruptly just like that. So there's what, 3 MC. The second MC was okay. That's once again kind of like what you guys said with MF Doom, like almost difficult to listen to. Like you have to be committed. You know, you have to be committed to really think while you're listening. And I tried that, and it was jarring. Like this first guy was real laid back and lackadaisical and chill, and
I think he was a little off beat though.
Was it? But
purposeful.
The second guy was just so
purposeful.
aggressive. You know, I know it was art, dude. It's not. This is like avant-garde shit. You know, like this isn't just like ripping a beat apart and making a track with a bunch of MCs. This is like trying to create something that hasn't been done. And Presto frequently over the years has brought to the table very avant-garde. I think that's the best term for it. And MF Doom is like the epitome of avant-garde. Like no one else does it like him. He's an artist. He's not trying to be mainstream. He's trying to be an artist before anything. And that's what these guys did. But it was jarring to listen to. But sometimes art isn't supposed to be comfortable. You know, like sometimes it's supposed to jar you and make you feel a little fucked up. Like, you know what? A few times during those, I was like, fuck, this kind of makes me feel fucked up a little bit. You know, because the changes between the MCs. But the second MC did it for me. I'm going to go ahead and give that like a 7.8. I could listen to that again, no problem. I'm just trying to figure out what they were trying to do. And I think there's hints throughout the track of what they're trying to do. I just got to listen harder to figure it out. Okay. What are you guys thinking? Ignacio?
Yeah, I'd probably go with Mayhem Lauren's verse would be my favorite.
Is that the second guy?
That would be the second.
Yeah, I liked him.
Verse.
Yeah.
6.
Okay. So you listen to it again?
Maybe.
Yeah. What are you thinking, Joe?
Oh man, shit. Well, I don't make no bones about it. Okay, I consider myself to be a hip hop connoisseur. Okay.
Yeah.
And I listen to all forms of hip hop. You know, if it's hip hop, if there's anything remotely close to hip hop inspired by it, I'm gonna listen to it. Okay.
Right.
And I've heard a lot of MCs, man. I've had people send me shit. Can you put me on? Can you do this? Can you do that? And
right.
Let me tell you something. The first thing I noticed about the track was the beat was charged. Okay? The beat was charged. It was hardcore. I was digging it. The first guy did absolutely nothing for me. Nothing whatsoever. I don't know if he was also the third guy. The second guy did the beat justice. He was saying a little something.
Agreed.
And all. The first guy had a couple of lines in there too. Don't get it twisted. He had a couple of lines in there too. But his flow did not match the beat. You know,
that's what Ignacio was saying.
I was up here when the beat came on. When that guy started rapping, I slowly did like you guys saw my face. You know what I'm saying? And then after the second guy ripped and he completely shredded that beat. But when the third guy came on, I was up here. When the third guy came on, came back down. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, it was uneven.
You know, again, it's not that the third guy wasn't saying nothing. He had a couple of good lines in there, okay? But his flow did not match the energy of the beat. And that is a major thing for me. Like, I understand what they're trying to do, like you said, avant-garde with the artistry and all of that stuff. But there's certain tracks you can do that on and pull it off. This was not one of them.
So what would you say out of 10? What, like, if you would you listen to it again? Like my scale's kind of like 6. I'd listen to it again, but
I would not. I would spare my eardrums the pain of listening to that track again.
Okay, all right. So what do you guys think? Yay or nay?
Yeah. So for me, it doesn't. It felt like there were just there were 3 MCs and a beat, and there were 4 things there. None of it felt put together though.
Right.
You know, there were 3 verses and a beat, and that all happened. All 4 of those things happened to be together on the track, but it just felt like 4 different things. So
you're saying you don't think there was like a baseline concept for the track?
I'm not saying there wasn't. I'm saying that's what it felt like to me when I listened to it. It was like, okay, there's the beat, there's the first MC, there's the second, there's the third, but there was no cohesiveness to it as a track to me. And,
might have been like an internet track or something, you know, like just
and
like
so
guys that met on the internet.
I don't know.
Maybe there was. I'm not saying there's not, but just that is how my brain processed it. Sure. And so like for me, yeah, that's like a 5-6. I just
5-6.
I'd skip it.
Well, the votes are leaning no right now. Let's listen to this guy, The Wish. Remember this guy, Joe?
Bunch of criminals. We ought to be in jail. That's all there is to it.
I'm not sure if he was on Spitboss, but he was definitely in the Cannabis Infinity forums back in like 2006, 2007. He reminds me of somebody that we've heard, and I don't know what the MC's name is, but he's got a very distinctive voice.
Taekwondo flow, quoting all that you know. You're moving far too slow for the wisdom from these old crows. This cock just won't grow until you pay up what you owe. Either face, Trebo, keep kneading the rhyme dough. Pledge the allegiance of rhyming in all 4 seasons. We're deepening beacons until the demons become weak. And a quick depletion of Edie from Honolulu to Sweden. Artesian cohesion, uneven rapping with rhyme reason. Turbocharged viper hiss, collecting what it requires. No time to reminisce, connecting up the live wires. System dismissed, rollers ripped out with pliers. Creating my short list of all the cynical ultra fires. Avant-garde, cooked raw and served hard. Conveyor belt
right
bars,
track.
£1 million per cubic yard. Need a security guard who is trained in CPR, cause you'll be mentally scarred. Your brain will break into shards. Poetic linguistics, mystically artistic. Music altruistic, no longer just statistics. Addictive, sadistic, ballistic logistics. Ever synergistic, we're polytheistic. Wilkshake and wish, serve it up a tasty dish. I butchered a mammal, wish landed a huge fish. Avant-garde hip-hop, tip-top and top-notch. Crack open the old scotch, sit back and just watch.
Now listen to this guy. He's different.
This kid's
I like the pocket shot.
This kid's gonna
Yeah, dude, I haven't heard that in a long time. That was pretty good. Nice.
Big time, here to stay.
Switched it up more than I usually do.
You weren't so aggressive.
1 inch. That's how
This is my latest hip hop album, right? My newest stuff.
Travel out rappers get thrown in a castle dungeon.
does he
Fucking
remind
punching,
you
I get busy non-stop. Black out like 2012 in the
There's a
summer.
prominent
Still making his
MC out
hip
there
hop
that
and I'll
he has
never
that
go
same
hop. Flow
nasally
shot,
voice.
Tommy gun is still hot. Rummage through rhymes to spit something I wrote back in 99. Bet y'all forgot Y2K one time for your mind. All that job talk got you thinking you something you not. Whether I'm blunted or not. Spark some shit that will illuminate the sky, then it thunders and you feel the earth shift from the under. Whatever I'm gonna do, you know I come through and you love it. Ain't the new love when you hear the wishes
It's
coming.
almost-
In
he's
the
almost
studio
got a-
bugging off for something funky.
almost
I
like
say
a
a lot
shock
like James
gene
Brown, but y'all rather buy that
Yeah,
swag
shock
mumbler.
gene, okay.
Bumper clot. I never been a blind hustler leading the public. More of a world wonder. Manifest something among nothingness. I'm juxtaposed between a paradox, so I'm opposed to run with an average flock. Embarrassed characters I mock, rocking from Planet Rock. Chop it up with famine talk. However, I plan to drop it some bomb piff. Not even bragging pops. Can't talk a straight line with that staggered walk. So you and your mans and them need to back the fuck up. We just working our mojo. Got that judo chop.
Yeah, he was fun to work with. We only did like 1 or 2 tracks together. 75% say no, so that is not going on the playlist.
You,
little too avant-garde.
You came with the Taekwondo flows. He came with the judo chop.
yeah, it's weird, eh? And I said avant-garde before I played that song, and honest to God, that was totally random, dude. Like, I did not know that song. I can't remember verses like that. Like, anyway.
Well, the one thing that I like about working with you was your consistency. You know what I mean?
I bang it out.
And the fact that I knew that you were a punk rock singer that got into hip hop, man, that blew me away. And I was excited to work with you. And you know, when you heard like, what was the joint that I did with you called Never Blind?
Never Blind. Yeah, dude.
I think that was probably one of the best joints that we ever did. You know what I mean? And
let's. I gotta upload that one.
The reason why I kept coming back and working with you was because of your consistency and your energy. You know what I mean?
Thanks, man.
And your lyrics are no joke either. You know what I'm saying?
It's an honor, bro. It was. I'm glad that we're still connected. 100%.
That's what's up.
100%.
Likewise,
That's what's up.
Okay, guys, let's get to the next song. Let's listen to some little remix of some Poet Laureate. Let's do it.
Focus on true standards when assessing the threat. Number one is capacity, number two is intent. I sit down and think. When I write, I can smell the ink. I vow before the desert wall of the Sphinx. The ideas have come from God. Even I'm stunned. 1,000 bars from the real iron lungs. This never been done before in history. Poet Laureate, infinity, yet infinity.
Fighting like habitants of Nordic seas. Eye disease followed with pop rock and heart disease. Thor's hammer in my grammar rhymes designed not for glamour. You're stammering. North American, African, Mexican, Anglican, Buddhist, Hebrew. Anyone's welcome in our crew.
I can't hear it, dude, so I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
You were on Mexican, Anglican.
Oh yeah, Buddhist, Hebrew. Anyone's welcome in our crew. Yeah. Yeah, I like that line. No, it just like it shorts out for me, and I can't hear it. It's like my computer's on like maximum overdrive right now, and it just won't let that happen. We now have Your Old Droog. The Presto saga continues. Let's get into it right away.
Let's go.